analysis done of the rents throughout the country, and the average renter generally was paying 30.3% of their total income or slightly above the percentage generally and considered for making ends meet. So they've done a study and they figured that you really need to be at 30% or lower in order to make ends meet. I think that it frustrates a lot of people, but when you go to find a tenant or whatever for somebody, what the requirements are is that they're always looking to make sure that you have 3 times the rent, because they want to make sure that you've got enough money to pay all of the other bills that you might have. There's usually utilities, cable, internet, phone, all of those kinds of things. Maybe there's some kind of upkeep that you need to do on the lawn and those kinds of things as well. So there's always something that's going on that you have to have additional money for, and that doesn't include your car or gas or food or any of those kinds of things either. So it comes down to that when you're paying rent, that they're suggesting that generally 30% of your income is the max that they figure that you could use or should use on that. And you have a hard time making ends meet on other costs if you don't have that. Rent jumped in the US in general 6.1% from a year ago. And as a result of that, they're saying that the average renter is spending 40.3% of their income on rent. And a year earlier, it was 38.3. In Orlando, we're above that too, 34.8%. That's not necessarily good news for renters. And that's why we're always saying that it might be cheaper for you, and probably is cheaper for you to actually purchase a place than it is for you to rent it. We're always trying to make sure there's something that you can do in order to make things happen and to get in that house that you want and get it for a price that you want. We're always looking at it from all angles. Does it make sense for you to rent, or should you do something else? And that's what we're always trying to make sure that it's.